Good evening and welcome to India Today's SoSouth with me, Sarah Fazil. Neet toppers are spurning general surgery and are opting for general medicine. Why is this happening? In the recent MBBS postgraduate courses, general surgery is being the sought after, not so sought after specialty anymore, rather general medicine is being preferred. Let me tell you, in the All India allotment list that had come out recently, I have to point out that about 53 out of the 100 top rankers chose general medicine over surgery, while you had about 35 to 37 of them going in for radio diagnosis. If we have to take the numbers of the people opting for general medicine in the year 2020, it was still higher, 47, while those who went in for radio diagnosis were about 32 respectively. Why aren't there any takers for general surgery is my question today. If we have to go and compare both these fields, it's being said that there has been a 180-degree turn for people opting for general surgery, the once most sought-after discipline. Only the top creme of the rankers could think about taking up general surgery, while the rest could not even think about it. How do I validate this? Let me talk to you in terms of the allotment of seats given to general surgery as a specialty. Karnataka is given about 457 seats as of the last year of 2022 in the All India allotment list. If we have to further break it down, the All India allotment of the general surgery had about 1,057 seats. In Karnataka's government colleges, the seats given for general surgery were 102, and in private colleges, they were about 238. But now your question would be, if so many seats are allotted, how many are the people, or what are the percentage of students enrolling in it? Very, very poor. In fact, 2023, that is the current year, had only 4 out of the 100 top rankers choosing general surgery. This number was even poorer in the year 2018, where you had only 12 out of the 100 candidates choosing general surgery. We don't even have the numbers when it comes to the allotment of seats for the year 2022. But if I have to explain to you about this entire trend, let me also put it in perspective. As per the state's health and family welfare data, they have said that in a hospital, if there were about 40 general surgery recruits, only 17 turned up, whereas about 29 did not report. And in general medicine, if there were doctors, about 69 who were recruited in hospitals, you had only 27 who reported and about 42 who did not turn up. So why did only 4 out of the 100 candidates this year in the All India list choose general surgery? Why is the star of the medical profession lagging behind is my question. Apparently, this does not come as a surprise to those in the medical field who feel that general surgery, the most sought after discipline once upon a time, is losing its sheen. And to validate this, we have Dr. Dharmika, junior resident of general surgery, telling us why.
Hi, this is Dr. Dharmika, general surgery junior resident. The reason why less number of undergraduates, MBBS undergraduates are opting for general surgery because it's a kind of more stressful and risky branch. You need to tolerate long hours of the OT standing, more night duties and emergency OTs and all. Even if you complete and get out of the institute with the general surgery degree, there will be a lot of competition outside, and the branch already has been saturated even in the government setup. And nowadays it is almost mandatory to do the super specialization, without which you can't survive. And if we want to start in individual practice, there will be huge investment. We need a proper OT setup and good team to succeed. So because of all these issues, it will take more years to get settled down in this branch, I feel, compared to other branches. So maybe that's the reason why less number of MBBS undergraduates are choosing general medicine as an option compared to general surgery.
Renowned neurosurgeon Dr. Sharan Srinivasan, who's popularly known as the guitar surgeon because he operated on a musician live on the operation table while he was playing the guitar, had to agree with Dr. Dharmika when it came to the drudgery part. Let's listen in.
It's much more easier to do, it's like carpet bombing more often than not, so that's what it is. So because of all these things, I think people are thinking that medical specialties may be easier, but every specialty has its plus and minus point. The children are making a informed decision based on all this understanding of what each field is and what they want to do in their career. Then I think we need to respect them. But if they're only taking small what superficial data they see outside and not knowing what happens behind that, then I don't think it's worth it. They have not done the due diligence and they may regret it sooner than later. And that's the message from me, guys. Do your due diligence. Don't believe what you see on the surface. Interview some people who are already in the field, successful, not so successful, and find out what would they have done differently. Please get the wisdom from others before you make your informed choice. And since tomorrow is Independence Day, wish you all do it generally.
Dr.
The
Sharan
next
Srinivasan also spoke about this being a very generation thing, a digital, life work priority thing that is catching up with doctors. What did he mean by that?
Do it generally, the next generation, the current generation of people coming in, none of them are willing to work as hard as any of the previous generations. I think the virtual world has made them sure life is too easy. Life is too, you just can make money doing anything. None of them want to bend their back to learn before they earn. They want to earn and that's it. With mediocrity, they want to have this time to do all sorts of things. So that's the problem. It's easier to have medical PG seats available than surgical, PG seats for two reasons. Number one, you have to have good teachers. Number two, you have to have great infrastructure. And number three, you need to have patients who trust the doctors and come in.
Hi, this is Dr.
So, what is the deal breaker that we're looking at? Is India staring at a bleak future? Given the fact that we have a lot of students turning their back on general surgery as a specialty, will this mean poor access to good quality healthcare for our people? Also, let me point out to you that if the most qualified students are turning their back on surgery, will this diminish the confidence that people have in surgeons in our country? Point number 3, medical tourism, which earns us the highest foreign exchange, where 25% of tourists that come into our country come because of our skilled surgeons of expert level. What does this mean? Are we going to lose out on them? How would this trend take away from this burgeoning industry? How are they going to attract more medical students towards general surgery is the question that India Today SoSouth leaves you with today. This is me, Sarah Fazal, for India Today SoSouth. Keep it locked for more live updates.